turn the volume up.
Yo, bro, you're on mute, man. You're on mute. Can't hear you.
Here we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So first of all, with Jemiah, if any of you that are trading will notice this pattern here that's emerged beautifully on this. So if anyone that is a trader wants to mention in the chat, what chart pattern is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does anyone want to shout out what it would be if we've got 2 touches along a support line? No? No one want to shout out? Come on, I've definitely taught plenty of you what that chart pattern is. You're probably actually shouting out, but my signal's probably shit. Anyway, it's a double bottom. So we've got these.
I think your signal's coming and going a little bit.
Damn. So yeah, there's a double bottom anyway. And what is buy zone are we in? This is a very rare opportunity. So this would be the 25% off buy zone. This would be the 50% off buy zone. So Jemiah was just in the 50% off buy zone. So you pretty much got a 50% discount on it. And now it's here. So even if it goes back to its previous high, you've still doubled your money. If it goes higher than that, my first take profit that I've calculated is $86. And then after that, $174. That would give you back a return of 357%. Now, is that capable of doing that in this year? I think so. Is it capable over the next 5, 10, 20 years to grow more than that? Yeah, because Jemiah isn't an investment for today. Jemiah is an investment into Africa over the next couple of years. How long does it take Amazon to get to where it is? That's the way that you've got to think about it. So that is a little bit on Jemiah. Fundamentals wise, let's just quickly pull them up and then hand over to Ninja to spit some game about Cardano. We'll just do a quick one on Yahoo Finance. Come on, load up. There we go. So we'll get the financials up. Come on, we don't need the chart. Obviously, this is not financial advice. It's not me saying get into Jemiah. This is just saying this is how to research a company like Jemiah. And it's not loading the thing. So I've got Coinky Dinky, the last report, because what are the chances that I read that? Oh, yeah. If you want me to send you this information so you can see and read the latest earnings report, let me know. Annual active consumers up. Anyway, let's just try one more time in the financials. Boom, perfect. Okay, so currency in euro, all numbers in thousands. So this is by annually. So 130 up to 160, down to 139. So they actually had a bad year, last year, revenue wise. But then when we look at the net, they actually reduced their debt. So from 170 million down to, they had a massive increase of debt up to 226, and now it's down to 160. The earnings per share, as we can see, they're blasting those targets. And then when we look at the balance sheet of assets to liabilities, so this looks very similar to how Amazon looked in its early stages. I would highly recommend you to look at Amazon and compare their early years to Jemiah's early years. So total assets, 355 million, up from 297. So look at this massive jump in increase of assets. And look at the liabilities. Can they cover their liabilities with their assets? Pretty much 3 times over. Cash or cash equivalents, 304. Yo, say no more. Right, Ninja, over to you. Spit some game about Cardano or any altcoins. Where is he? Where is he? Let me make him host. Have we lost?
Yo. What's up? Yo, we got the full gang in the place. We got Ollie over here.
What up? What up? What up?
Oh, man.
Yo, sorry, I was just speaking to them. What do you want me for?
Some game about Cardano or some altcoins.
Okay. So, sorry, my attention was elsewhere. Did you mention the CEO of Cardano was Charles Hoskinson?
Nope.
Did you go into that?
Nope. Who is
All right,
Charles
cool, no
Hodgkinson?
worries.
Could
So-
you elaborate for us, please?
Absolutely. Okay. So first of all, before talking about Charles Hoskinson, let me pass you guys an investing principle that I've said before, but I'm gonna say it again for those that missed it. An investing principle from Gary V is who is the CEO. So when Gary V, for those that don't know who Gary V is, he's an early investor in Bitcoin, Uber, Snapchat, Twitter. He's an angel investor, so also like kind of social media influencer in the entrepreneurial space. But anyway, one investing teaching from Gary V is he always checks who's the CEO. So he's a CEO of Virgin, Richard Branson. Yo, keep it down, man. So he's a CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk. So one of the main CEOs of Cardano is Charles Hoskinson. So who is Charles Hoskinson? Charles Hoskinson was one of the original founders of Ethereum. So there's kind of like an original Ethereum trio. That's Vitalik, Charles Hoskinson, and Dr. Gavin Wood. So Dr. Gavin Wood and Charles Hoskinson went off. Charles Hoskinson went off to make Cardano, and Dr. Gavin Wood and his team went off to make Polkadot, which is why I highly recommend investing in both Polkadot and Cardano, either splitting. I actually recommend that people have like a Cardano, I call it a Cardano Polkadot budget, and either split that. This is not financial advice, but in my opinion, it's good to have it 50-50. So 50% what you'd spend in GBP in Cardano, 50% in Polkadot, or whichever project takes your fancy, divide the investment a little bit more to one side. I'm personally more Polkadot heavy, simply because I believe in something called what's called the Poker Foundry, which is basically kind of an IDO initial DEX offering, similar to ICO initial coin offering launchpad. But yeah, Cardano, I'll be honest, I've not been keeping up to date, as I pretty much made one major investment in December that I've seen 7 to 8x. So I actually do not keep up to date too much with what's going on. I am aware that they've got some cool stuff going on with the Africa project. If anybody would like to check out Cardano content on YouTube, the major plug is most of the up-to-date Cardano information is not on the Cardano YouTube, but on Charles Hoskinson's personal YouTube.
Mad.
You happy with that?
That is game, bro. That is fire game.
I think Michael's Wi-Fi has been playing.
Okay, cool. So, altcoins. You want some altcoin snipes? Yo, Ollie.
Yo.
Let me introduce you to one of my best friends. One of my business partners called Ollie Hugh.
Team. They've just got a patent basically, which allows them to track real video engagement, which is a huge problem at the moment with social media, YouTube, all these, streaming sites, Twitch, all these streaming sites. They've got this issue with real viewers because it's costing the businesses lots of money in advertising revenue. So they've just got this patent, and that's looking big. So that's a good one. There's another one, Ecomi, which is also to do with NFTs, which we know NFTs just about to is blowing up, but is about to blow up.
Any crypto that's involved in the NFT space is a green flag. That doesn't mean it's a definite investment, but any crypto that's involved in the NFT space is a green flag.
For sure.
You go ahead.
So Ecomi, basically, they've got huge partnerships already. But what it does is it allows you, they've partnered with this app that allows you to buy NFTs, place them in this augmented reality world, and yeah, so you can place them in this augmented reality world, and anyone who's got the app can see where it is. So for example, right, so they've got big partnerships with the NFL, right? They could have this is it, yeah. So they partnered with the app's called VV, but the coin is called Ecomi, and they're just about to absolutely blow up. But like you see, virtual showroom. So basically, you're like on your phone, you've got the app, and you can place these NFTs, and whoever owns it can place it wherever they want. Imagine having like Batman on top of like the shard or whatever, right? Like someone could place a Batman on top of the shard, and that'll be there forever until they decide to move it. So NFTs are a big space. This is then pairing it with augmented reality, which is about to blow as well. Like it hasn't even touched the surface, right? So this is another one that's pretty interesting that I'm looking out for.
Game.
So let me tell you what to look out for in the world of crypto. So any crypto involved in NFT, green flag. Any crypto that is involved in gaming, green flag. Any crypto that's involved in NFTs and gaming, such as Engine Coin. I keep saying Engine Coin, and I still believe from this day Engine Coin can at least 5x within a year from today, simply because I mean, if you're tired of me hearing about saying Engine Coin and you haven't bought it yet, you should feel.
Or if you haven't got Swissborg yet, like
you should, guys. Okay, I say this time and time again. I'm a huge fan of native token coins when the platform is dope. Binance Coin, Uniswap Coin, Crow Coin, and Swissborg Coin. Swissborg Coin has 58x. Yo, they can all see. Swissborg, this is actually my best friend taking the mic right now. This is his place.
I'm not taking the mic. I'm encouraging. This is good.
So, guys, Swissborg Coin has 58x from this day. That is absolutely parabolic. Okay, crypto.com coin, Crow Coin. If you're not a Swissborg and you're not on crypto.com, please ask Mr. Harding. He will give you a link. Crow Coin, my Crow Coin is 2.5x since I invested about 2 months ago. My Swissborg Coin has nearly 5x since I invested a month and a half ago. Binance Coin will get to £1,000. I would bet my life on it by maybe the end of this year. This is not financial advice. Why? Binance is the most popular crypto app in the world. Therefore, their coin is going to do well. Also, anyone who uses Binance, if you're not on Binance, get on Binance. Mr. Harding will give you his Binance link. Binance is the best crypto app in the world, in my opinion, with the most coin selection than any other app. But yeah, I was going to go into that for a second. The UX of Binance, once you're in the portfolio, it makes converting all your crypto change into Binance Coin too easy. At the press of a button, convert everything to Binance Coin, pushing up the price even more. Binance Smart Chain rivals Ethereum's blockchain. So let me teach you all some quick. What is the time? Okay, cool. Me, Ollie, and George have a meeting with one of Alexander Lorenzo's assistants. So we need to get off in 5 minutes, but I'm gonna drop some quick game, okay? So I've created something what I like to call a 6-tier grading system, which is a risk to reward grading system. And you should always
write this down.
Yo guys, keep it down for a second, okay? I'm literally gonna go in 5 minutes, okay? So these tier 6s, okay? So 6 tiers for risk and reward ratio. Tier 1 is Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. They will give you the lowest rewards in comparison to the rest of the market. However, they are the safest. I think Litecoin can 5x a year from today. Ethereum is minimum going to 4x, and Bitcoin is going to 3x. Those are my price predictions. Tier two. What?
Talk.
Sorry, I can't concentrate. So
real gems. I'm talking about 5x in a year. I'm talking about 2x and 3x in a week over here.
okay, right. Those are the big conversations in the back. So tier two would be your top safe altcoins like XRP, Polkadot, Cardano, Uniswap coin, Theta. And then tier three will be kind of your growth altcoins, your upcoming engine coin, Swissborg coin. Tier four would be everything past 100. That would be like, for example, Civic and Celsius. I really like Celsius because they are a DeFi platform. Check out Celsius. How DeFi works is very, very simple. You need collateral. So, for example, if you want to borrow $25,000, you would give them 1 Bitcoin. And if you don't pay back the $25,000, the smart contract will self-execute and then close on that smart contract. Tier 5 would be what's called ERC20 and Binance Smart Chain tokens. If you don't know how to purchase Binance Smart Chain and ERC20, hit Mr. Harden up and he will plug you in with myself and I'll help you invest in ERC20 or Binance Smart Chains. These are the ones where you can see 200 to 400x. You will almost never see a 200 to 400x in tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 because they are already on centralized exchanges. You buy ERC20 tokens with Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain tokens with Binance. And then tier 6 would be the ICO IDO game, which is initial coin offering, or IDO is initial DEX offering. Any ICO that is involved in DeFi is an IDO. So that's basically where you buy cryptos before they're in the market.
Buyer game.
Finally, I would definitely put at least 40% of my portfolio in tier 1 because it's the safest, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. And then depending on your risk to reward ratio, split your portfolio between tier 2, 3, 4. If you want to get in tier 5, which is ERC20 Binance Smart Chain, hit Mr. Harden up. He'll put you in touch with myself. If you want to know how to get in ICOs and you want to see that 200, 400x, which I personally have never seen myself, but we're all fighting to get on an ICO. Hit Mr. Harden up. He'll plug you in with myself and show you the best way you can have a chance of getting an ICOs. It's all about chance. It's all about the grind of filling out forms. That's it. And knowing cool people in crypto. But besides that,
you're about to go meet a cool person in crypto. So go bounce, go do the thing. But before you do that, what the hell is that on your laptop, George?
Oh, so this is called like a pouch thing. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like there's some brand called like Joey that make them, but you can get them on Amazon for like cheaper. And it's just like a pouch you can put a hard drive in so you can sling your laptop about while still having a hard drive in. This is also the shit you want to invest in because this costs £10. You rip your hard drive out, your hard drive could gone, that could be thousands. You could be working on an active job if you're a creative and that's the work done. So this little thing, £10 could save you thousands. But while we're on altcoins, when we're talking about altcoins, we're looking for them coins that like Super X and all those kind of like things. So this is my find for like the week. And this coin's been doing me.
Oh, swear, George about to drop that game.
So this is called Vidi. So this is a platform so this protocol basically is utilizing blockchain to basically embed video into like the JavaScript text of websites and essentially can pay you for basically viewing advertisements. There's a few kind of things built in crypto with this kind of thing. They've got insane developers, they've got insane partners, got insane press. This is like huge. And then you go into CoinMarketCap, $80 million market cap.
Oh my God, what?
80 million. It's tiny. And they've got the team and the project to go nuts. So,
wait.
What's it called?
VIDI.
VIDI.
But yeah, VIDI.
Okay, you can only buy it with Ethereum.
But second key I'm going to drop, Gate. I just told Ollie about this. Gate.io. Gate is a Chinese exchange, so don't leave your money on for too long because, you know, Chinese authorities and exchanges at the moment are a bit hot topic. And if the Chinese authorities decide to shut it down, that's your money kind of gone. So I won't saw too much in there. But Gate has access to a lot of altcoins that are only on Uniswap. Like Gate tends to be the first exchange.
Oh, so they're like a low-key centralized exchange.
Yeah.
Let me finish with this. Find low-key centralized exchanges that sell cryptos before anybody else does. But we need to go. All right, take care, guys.
Love for that, guys. Love.
Wishes luck. Big meeting. waiting because if we get in with Alexander Lorenzo's crew, oh, we about to snipe some more coins.
I mean, I don't know. Alexander Renzo ain't sniping calls like we're sniping at the moment.
No, he is. He is. He is, but he's not saying it on YouTube.
Yeah,
He
true,
is.
babe.
All right, take care, guys.
Yo, love. Safe in a bit. Okay, cool. Absolute mad gems will just drop there if you actually really clocked what they were saying. Whoa. So, for those of you that didn't get it, Gate.io and Vidi. So let's just bring up Vidi. Via exchange. It was Vida. I think he was talking about. He said it had 39 million market cap. That's not this one. Okay, cool. I'll have to find out what it was and then get back to you on that. Okay, cool. So let's get back to Cardano. Now, Cardano, why the buzz around Cardano? Why has it got such a buzz? Why is it so important? It's so important because, number one, the price. Let's just look at all these other coins. Bitcoin 59,000, Ethereum 2,000, Binance 375, Polkadot 40.
Michael, you can see your screen.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, we can see all these coins and the prices on them, right? They're kind of rolling. Bitcoin 59, Ethereum 2,000, Binance 374, Tether, that's attached to the US dollar, so that will always be a pound. Polkadot 43, Cardano 1, Ripple, and Uniswap. These are the top 10. Now, what's interesting is what Cardano does that these don't. Cardano can do everything these can do faster and better, and these guys can't do what Cardano can do. And it's only $1. And the market cap is currently 38 billion. Now, considering Cardano can do what Ethereum can do in terms of people can build websites, build apps, exchange other currencies, and so on and so forth on Cardano, and Ethereum's got 242 billion invested, and Cardano's got 38 billion invested. Is it possible that with more attraction and with more marketing, that Cardano could have 100 million invested, 100 billion invested? Yeah. Is it possible it could get to 200 where this is? Yeah. Is it possible that Cardano could get to number 3? I personally think the jump for Cardano to get from here to here is quite easy. That's only what, 4 billion that's stopping it from getting from the number 4 spot. And if it gets to that number 4 spot, so much money is going to be poured into it. It is going to be unbelievable. So let's talk again a little bit more about the Cardano app. So we'll go to the actual website to just get a bit of a breakdown of who they are. So again, you can just go to the website. What they focus on is sustainability. So why sustainability? Because the current way that cryptos are mined is quite unsustainable. So the way that they're mined at the moment is, so again, with Bitcoin, they're mined by loads of computers competing to solve algorithms, and whoever solves it first, that computer gets the coin. Now, let's say, for example, if there's 100,000 computers, or in this case now, it's not even computers, it's servers, massive warehouses full of computers connected together all around the world, all competing, and only one of them actually gets the coin. So all that energy, all that time has been wasted by all those other machines. Cardano's initiative means that instead of all of them doing it, randomly a different computer is selected each time to actually get the coin or to solve the equation. So that's just way more efficient. Now, on top of this, they have something called noding, which is the regulation part. Now, the way that the regulation works is if you want to become a node and become something that authenticates the transactions on the Cardano network, you have to do something which is called a stake, which is where you put in a certain amount of money into the Cardano network, but the amount of money that you're going to be regulating and approving the transaction to go through is going to be about a quarter of the amount of money that you've put up. So why would you jeopardize 75% of what you've got on the table just to put through a fraudulent transaction? You wouldn't do that. It doesn't make any sense. Who would ever want to do that? And this is, again, something that the other cryptos haven't got in place. Now, interoperability, Cardano's whole plan is to be able to bridge between all of the other cryptos that are out there. Now, in terms of how they're going to bridge the other networks, what does that mean? They are setting themselves up with the different phases: the Byron phase, the Shelley phase, the Gogans phase, the Bashos phase. So currently, we're here at the Shelley phase. Now, what the plan is in the Shelley phase is to help connect Cardano to other cryptocurrencies. So Cardano can connect. Let's go back to the list. Cardano's intention is to be able to connect to Bitcoin, to allow Bitcoin payments on the Cardano network, to allow Binance payments on the Cardano network, to allow BitTorrent files to be exchanged on the Cardano network. That is crazily powerful. Now, when you also combine with the fact of what they're trying to do at the moment, so we mentioned Charles Hoskinson, right? Who was the creator of Cardano. This is his most recent tweet. It's quite cryptic. So for some reason, I have this strong desire to tweet these two pictures. Must be the blending of my ornithological endeavors with my love of 18th century American history. And this is John Hancock, if you know that photo. And what's a John Hancock? It's a signing of something. And this bird here is the national bird of Ethiopia. Is it possible that he's just signed a deal with Ethiopia to become the official partner of the Ethiopian government to help create the blockchain network for all of their financial data, health data, and logistical data is now going to be on the Cardano network. Now, if they're doing that there, there's not long till they do the rest of Africa. So that automatically boosts the price up. As Africa's economy goes up, what happens to the price of Cardano? What happens if Cardano is attached to the Ethiopian currency or other currencies in Africa? The value goes up. See what I'm getting at here? See where this is going? Now, the final thing about Cardano is smart chain. So as we know, so when we look at the map of, not the map, when we look here at the kind of map for Cardano, a sec, the different phases. So we're here at the moment. The next phase is the smart contracts phase. So smart contracts is basically where the blockchain is answering things in yes and no's. So just like Ethereum, which allows people to build apps and websites. So as we know, most of the whole of CoinMarketCap is based on ERC20 tokens, so tokens that are created on Ethereum. Now, at the moment, as someone that uses these tokens and buys things with these tokens and uploads NFTs and so on and so forth, it's actually sometimes more expensive to actually send somebody a coin or to upload something on the Ethereum network than it is to do it. So at the moment, the fees are like $65 to upload or send something. So say, for example, if I'm sending some Polkadot to somebody, which is an ERC20 token, it's going to cost me $65 to do that. And it's going to cost the other person $65 to receive it, which is ridiculous. Whereas with the smart contracts and Cardano, number one, they're faster and they don't take 5-10 minutes. Number two, they're cheaper. So, and now the dangerous thing, what Cardano are doing is they're actually doing a copy feature for Cardano, which means that all the companies that have launched tokens on the Ethereum network can just literally scan all the Cardano blockchain will scan all of their information and just make an exact duplicate copy of all their data on their blockchain and copy it over to the Cardano network. Crazy powerful. So this might be all going over your head. If it is, just drop me a message. I'm more than happy to go over this with you in a one-on-one session and just talk it through with you. So that's enough crypto for now. What we'll do is we'll just have a look at the Cardano chart, just to have a look at where it might potentially get to. And then from there, we will have a look at, so Cardano's coin is actually called ADA. I don't know how I removed this drawing. There we go. Okay, so where are we at with Cardano at the moment? So this was the perfect buy range just around here. So we got a bit of a double bottom there. And now what's happening, we've got a bit of a descending wedge that's happened here. So let's just draw that in. So from here to here, and I'd say this trend line needs to be there. So we can see we've got a bit of a wedge pattern. And when these wedge patterns form, what happens is the price breaks out and explodes either side. So either explodes down or explodes up. Now it's very likely that the price here is going to explode up. Now when it does explode up, when we're looking at the potential take profits, according to the fib, the first take profit is already at 2.9. So the first line predicted where Cardano might bounce back down and do a retracement is at 2.9 and it's already at 1. So that's already a couple of 100%. Now the next take profit point is all the way up here at 6. So you've heard it here first on this call. I'm predicting that Cardano in this year will get to here. So that is a, for this return, 150% return on your investment, and this 414% return on your investment. And how much is your investment? Minimum £1. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm pretty sure everybody has £1 to be able to invest in some Cardano. If you don't have £1 to invest in Cardano, I will give you the money for you to invest in Cardano. If you're on this call and you'd like to invest in Cardano and you'd like £5 or £10 to invest into Cardano, drop me a message. I will send you the money. I will set you up the app on Coinbase and I will give you £10 to invest into Cardano. Just message me. If you see this on YouTube, message me. And I'm quite happy to give you the money, just give you the money so that you can invest in it. So therefore, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just giving you the money to invest yourself because I think it's that important for people to be invested in Cardano because it's a truthfully once in a lifetime opportunity. So that's that. I think legally I'm allowed to do that. I think legally I'm allowed to give away money. Can't stop me there. Okay, cool. So that's Cardano. And finally, last but not least for today's call, we'll touch on a little bit about Coinbase. So again, when it comes to IPOs, what you want to do is you want to read their investors relations report, which I know a lot of people aren't doing. So Coinbase investors relations. So I got some facts for you about Coinbase. So Coinbase, the IPO, their valuation was in 2018 was 8 billion. They're currently now valued at 77 billion and have 43 million users. And they have big institutions that have invested over 57 billion in 1 quarter into cryptocurrencies using their app. how is that company not worth 500? Normally what happens with a company when it's listed, you normally take the amount of revenue that it's doing and what it's worth, and then you multiply it by a 10x. So company highlights, let's have a look. 43 million users, total volume traded, 456 billion traded on the platform, 90 billion in assets. It's in 100 companies. There's 1,200 employees. Crazy. Let's get the report. Oh, there we go. It's just at the top. Okay, so it looks like it's a pretty boring S1. And then guess what? Oh, yeah, it is a boring S1. We want like a little bit more of an entertaining one to read. And I'll find a better one. Presentations. Introduction to Coinbase. They've done all theirs in videos. Okay, guess we gotta look at it like this. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at some of their numbers, how they've been performing. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a bit more pretty. Monthly transacting users, 2.8 million. Verified users, 43 million. Lifetime trading volume, 456 billion. Assets on the platform, 90 billion. We're not going to read the whole thing. We'll just read like 2 pages of it. Let's go to... Okay, let's just go through quickly. About this prospectus, glossary, little breakdowns of everything and what all everything is. That from Brian Armstrong. Don't crash. Okay, there we go. Bitcoin sparked a revolution by proving the ability to create digital scarcity, additional securities and equities and bonds. Today, we enable customers around the world to store their savings in a wide range of crypto assets, including Bitcoin and USD coin, and to instantly transfer value globally with the tap of a finger on a smartphone. We power the crypto economy by combining the best of both emerging blockchain technology and traditional finance. That is true. I would say any coin that goes on Coinbase automatically spikes up, and Coinbase is kind of like, yeah, it's a real coin. It's official. Our unique approach draws retail users, institutions, and ecosystem partners to our platform, creating a powerful flywheel. Retail users and institutions store assets and drive liquidity, enabling us to expand the depth and breadth of crypto assets that we offer and launch new innovative products and services that attract new customers. What's crazy about Coinbase is they don't have their own coin yet, which is crazy. This self-reinforcing dynamic is enabled of our culture of repeatable innovation, continuous investment in a proprietary technology platform to address the unique engineering, cybersecurity, compliance, and usability. Our scalable platform to intelligently design, develop, launch, and market new innovative products. We have the seamless flywheel network across our business. As of December 31st, 2020, customers traded over 456 billion on our platform. Since inception, stored over 90 billion worth of assets across our platform. This growth has come with the minimal outbound sales and marketing effort. Since inception, 9% of our retail users found us organically or through our word of mouth. Wow. 90% of their users were found organically, pretty much zero marketing. Since inception through December 31st, we generated over 3.4 billion in total revenue, largely from transaction fees that we earn from volume-based trades. Our platform by retail users and institutions for the year ended December 31st, 2020. Transaction revenue represented 96% of our net revenue. We've leveraged the strength of our trading business to scale and broaden our platform. by investing in our flywheel to launch new products and services and grow the ecosystem. Today, we directly integrate over 15 blockchain protocols, support over 90 crypto assets for trading or custody, and offer a suite of subscription products and services that enhance customer value proposition and powerful our platform. Retail users are now engaged in multiple products across our quarters, ended December 31st, 2020. On average, 21% of retail users who invested also engaged with at least one non-investing product per quarter. Wow. Limitations of today's financial system. Today's financial system relies upon a patchwork of intermediaries, spans banks, brokers, clearinghouses, custodians, exchanges, payment processors, and their networks to facilitate money movement, safekeeping, lending, credit, and other capital markets activity. True. Access, geographic, and socio-economic factors often limit access to legacy financial infrastructure, such as bank accounts that are required to send, store, or receive funds. That is very true. Most of the time, depending on your location, you have no access to big assets. Coinbase and crypto means that anybody anywhere in the world can get access to some of the biggest, most powerful assets and technologies in the world. And it's cheaper. Need for internet value, applications, cryptos, economy are expansive. Digital marketplaces for anything. Yep. And Coinbase, if they start doing NFTs as well, oh my days. So what sets us apart? Basically this would be a must read for anyone that wants to invest. Please, please, please read all of this. If you want me to send you the link, basically anyone that wants Cardano, what I'll do is I will send you the money. I'll send you the link for this. I'll give you the Coinbase app, and then you'll get, we'll do it that way. Cool. So in conclusion, let me just answer any questions. So let's open it up. Somebody must have some questions based on everything we've gone through today, because we've been through quite a bit. Hit me up with some questions. Terrell, I'm going to come to you because you're there. Hit me up with a question, broski.
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm just curious about the IPO of Coinbase. When's it actually happening?
14th of April.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to know, really.
Cool. Yeah, it should be available on Freetrade, on Revolut, on most platforms. I'll be surprised if a platform doesn't have it, because they're going to be missing out on everyone. Literally anyone that's in crypto, why would they not invest in Coinbase? Anyone that's got Coinbase, why would they not? If anyone that's got Coinbase is aware of investing, so they probably invest in the app. It just makes complete logical sense. Like that's never really happened before, apart from with maybe eToro going public, but they're going public through a SPAC, I think, or trade. It'd be like Trading 212 going public, or Freetrade going public. You're investing. They can actually, this is how crazy it is. They could just give out a free share of their own thing to everybody that's a user. It's just crazy. It's completely, it's a bit mad. It's a bit of a mad time. So yeah, we'll go to the next person. I'm gonna go to, let's have a question from, let's go Zishan. Zishan, hit me over the question, broski.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
All right.
Cool.
All right, cool. We will go Camera. Yo, I'm sure you got a question for me, bro. Testing.
Michael, I've got one. What app did you say to use? Because before, I think Ninja once said to get Swissborg, but he said another one that's better to just start investing on, right?
He said Binance, but I think Binance is a little bit more complicated to use than Swissborg. So Swissborg is like absolute beginners to crypto, then Coinbase,
Oh.
then Binance. Binance
Thank
is
you.
more if you want to trade cryptos, I'd probably say, and then Swissborg. That's the way that I'd do it. What I'll do on tomorrow's call, on tomorrow's like traders call, I do with you guys. I'll show you on my phone Swissborg, Coinbase, and Binance, so you can see the difference.
Nice one, thank you.
No worries. Let's go.
Yeah, I've got my
Go on, fire away.
So, how do you actually get on the IPO of Coinbase?
So if you want to get on the IPO of Coinbase, whatever investing app you're using should have an IPO section, and then you should be able to do it there, and it will allow you to put your order in for how much you want to invest, and then on the day of IPO, you'll get in at the price that it launches at by how much money you've put up. Make sense?
That's how you'd get on it. That's how you'd get on it pre-IPO.
So pre-IPO, you have to go to the actual exchange that's doing it. So that would be, I think it's getting launched on the NASDAQ. So you'd have to go onto the NASDAQ or go directly to Coinbase to be able to be part of their pre-IPO. Normally to be pre-IPO, you have to put up quite a couple of thousand. So the next best thing is to just get in on the day of the IPO, literally as soon as the market's open.
Sure.
So that's the next best thing. But you can try. But
Sorry. Yeah, Zishan. I was doing some research on this earlier, and I actually found that there's actually a website called FTX where you can basically trade on pre-IPO contracts. So that's like another option of doing that. But yeah, if you want to look into that. But in terms of actually owning the shares, I think it would be either going directly to Coinbase or waiting for the IPO date, basically.
Yeah, it's a little bit more trickier. It's kind of done to kind of price us out to stop us from getting in too early. So yeah, that's the way that is. So yeah, we'll take a question from K Living.
Yeah, Michael, got my question.
Go on, you got yours. Go on.
Yeah, sorry, it's just a quick one. Do you know you said with the tier 5s with the ERC20 tokens?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like how do you go about getting those and stuff?
ERC20 tokens.
Yeah.
So you would need MetaMask, number one. And then what
Okay.
you'd have to do is you have to rip the coin's ID address from crypto, from CoinMarketCap, then go to an exchange like SushiSwap or PancakeSwap, then purchase it that way and store it in your wallet. But best for me to best. So let me just share my screen. I'm not sure. So let's say for example Polkadot.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a Binance Smart Chain one. So ERC20. Chain link, I'm sure is ERC20. Yeah, so you can see here it's triggered my MetaMask thing. So I just click add to MetaMask. It'll add it to my MetaMask, the coin. So now I've got that as an IP address. It'll add that to my wallet. Then I go to an exchange website like SushiSwap, Uniswap. But for more details, probably best if you book a session with me or Ninja, to go over it in more detail. So then you go to use Uniswap.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it is a pretty complicated process.
Yeah.
And you kind of need stable internet. And then you select the token, connect the wallet, and then exchange.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, drop me a message on WhatsApp or Instagram.
Yeah.
And we'll book in a session.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. I
We'll
was
show
gonna
you
say,
how
what
we
was the
find
date
it.
for the IPO again?
Say that again.
What was the date for the IPO again? 14th.
14th. Yeah, should be 14th. Yeah. Cool. And then I'll take last question. Who wants to grab the last question? This is going to be DJ, Doria, Aisha, Rushay, Paul, or Rashid.
I don't even have a question, but I don't know if you mentioned this. But for Cardano, just in case you guys didn't know, there's actually also, if you buy it through Binance, they also have a staking pool, so you can also stake your Cardano, and they'll give you more Cardano in interest as well on top of what you've really got there. So that's another reason to invest.
Game.
So yeah, it's like a savings account basically, getting interest, getting APR on it in the asset.
So basically getting free Cardano for buying Cardano and holding your Cardano.
Yeah, I've got my Cardano staked, my Polkadot staked, and Litecoin.
What's the APR?
I can't even remember.
It's probably higher than your bank.
It's all definitely higher than the bank. Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, Jordan, did you say that's on Binance?
Yeah, that's on Binance.
Thank you.
No problem.
So you basically store a bit of money with them, and they'll go, "Oh, you're storing your money in Cardano. Okay, here's some free Cardano every month for doing that. And if the value increases of that Cardano, we're gonna give you the amount that it's increased in as well."
Correct.
It just makes you start questioning why anyone would ever use pound sterling or US dollar or euro. What are the best apps you would recommend for crypto and apps for ETF? What's your preference is and why? So best apps for crypto, hands down, Swissborg. It's just too easy. It's offensively easy to use. Then Coinbase, then crypto.com, because you get the card. And again, fairly easy to use. And you get the benefits of like free Netflix, free Spotify, and you get cash back. So with crypto.com, anything, depending on how much you're staking, you can get 3%, 5%, 8%, 10%, depending on how much you're staking, cash back in either crypto or Bitcoin. So every time, if I use my crypto.com card to buy crypto on other websites, I get 5% of that purchase back in Bitcoin or Crow. If I was to buy a house or a car, I would get 5% of that purchase back in Bitcoin or crypto. And if the value of that is going up, it pretty much will pay for what I've just bought. I'm going absolutely crazy. And then stocks, I would say Freetrade first, because it's the easiest. And then second Revolut, then third IG, just because it's the only one that I know that lets you get all the ETFs, but it's a bit of a trickier one to use. But yeah, great questions. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for staying to the end on today's call. Been an amazing call once again. Really appreciate everyone logging in, taking the time out to educate themselves and elevate. I will see you next Monday at 8 p.m. Please like, share, subscribe on YouTube, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this money. Love, guys. Peace and love.
Thanks, Michael.
No worries. See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hey.